uh, the abilities that the students should improve to learn English as a second language should be listening, uh, grammar is essential, and also phonetics. It's very difficult when you have to listen something that you don't understand what rules apply. So learning phonetics is essential. That's how children that learn English as a first language, uh, well, process, all these new sounds. So it's very important to learn the sound, not just the name of the letters, but also how they sound. So a C sounds like, and that's something that we apply. And then listening, a lot of exercises with listening, easy things at the beginning.
Okay.
Listening is very important. So the material that is actually according to the age of, not the learner, but the age of where they're learning, or so what they're learning. So when you start learning a new language, you have to go back to the basics. I mean, learn from ground zero, and that means that you will be a child for a while as you're learning, and you will be naive when you make your questions, and also that's very important that people learn how to speak, that they ask questions, that in English, that they write a lot, so they also that they check up the vocabulary in the dictionary, because what you learn, if you can write it, then maybe you can say it. Okay, sometimes children, the students, the pupils don't improve that quickly, or actually they get stuck, or simply, basically, they just get blocked because they cannot find a way of learning, and what is actually presented to them doesn't, it's not appealing in any way or form. So what actually has to be, and sometimes, one of the things that we have noticed is that the enrichment material might be a bit difficult for the level, and overall, if they are, from ages 11 to 12, although they are actually still sponges, and then they will actually set up information really quickly, it's important that you deliver this information adequately. That meaning that it has to be enough information for them to digest, and adding to that a little bit more. So building information like bricks by bricks, bricks on top of bricks, like a Lego system. So you have to go back to the basics. You have to start from vocabulary from like different environments. So learning vocabulary that refers to the home environment, to the work environment, professions, things, to the street environment, street cars, and so on. All this vocabulary, and then putting all this vocabulary with certain rules of grammar, with verbs, adding verbs to very slowly, like to be, then to do, to have, and then the rest of the verbs. Learning verbs from regular verbs, irregular verbs, and then learning tenses, learning when to use a tense, like the present tense, past tense, etc., etc. That takes time. So the Richmond system might not be adequate, and you have to kind of break it up for them. So it's ideal is to have other material that helps, maybe from Cambridge and other sources. Yeah, that's one of the things.
Thank you.